The recent global investments that have come into India, let's say American investments in the data center space, for example, and Japanese investments in our banking space, what do they tell you? Is this like sectoral picking by foreign investors, or do you see other sectors where foreign capital, FDI, can come in the near future?
So I think where there is scale, where there is technology, and where there is unmet demand, I think the global players will come for those kind of sectors only, right? So they may not necessarily come for everything. So that means, obviously, if you look at data centers and others, that is a unmet demand because we will need a lot of data center in India, but not only for India. It may be actually for outside countries. So we don't think necessarily that data centers are for India. If you take financial services, access to credit still can be dramatically improved. 3 times. You were talking to Amitabh just now. So, 3 or 4 times more as well, right? From considering. So it's got to be, it is sectoral. It will not be all sectors. Healthcare. I do think healthcare is tremendous because 1.4 billion people, the data sets that we have, Siddharth, we maybe be able to identify a lot more issues well in advance compared to others because nobody has this kind of data sets, variety of data sets as well. So I would say it is going to be sectoral. It's not going to be every sector, but yeah, we've got some good potential.
In an earlier conversation, one of my guests said that India, forget the talk between being a AI superpower, US, China, forget that. Just position yourself as a global hub for AI and its development, and in some ways enabling AI through all of this and skilled manpower. Is that a proposition that you agree with?
I would agree, but somewhere we need to have our own sovereign infrastructure as well because it can get cut off anytime. And so therefore we need to build. I mean, it's not that we have to do everything, but we have to build some bit of our own sovereign infrastructure. So therefore I do think that is essential as well.
And do you think the efforts that are being made through the AI mission at the central government level or certain companies, how would you assess the overall private and public sector initiatives in this regard?
So if I did a broad brush, less than 25% of pilots are getting converted into enterprise-wise programs. Unless you get into 65-70% of pilots that move into enterprise-wise AI programs, you're not going to be successful. I think so. That's what we need to move towards. We also need to reskill our people because AI as a strategy, everybody has in India. Everybody has. Everybody's thinking. Somebody may not be doing too much about it, but somebody may be doing a lot. But the infra and the people skilling has to be completely different from today's what people are skilled. So I think that is something that we need to work on.